Terminator Dark Fate features some familiar faces, not just from the beloved action sci-fi franchise, but from other films and TV shows. Linda Hamilton and Arnold Schwarzenegger are joined by a few newcomers you just might recognize from both the big and small screens. While it may seem difficult to separate Hamilton from the role of Sarah Connor, badass action icon and protagonist of the first two Terminator movies, she's had memorable roles both before and after 1984's The Terminator. She starred as Vicky in the 1984 horror film Children of the Corn, and between 1987 and 1990, she starred opposite Ron Perlman on CBS's Beauty and the Beast. In 1997, she starred with Pierce Brosnan and Jamie Renee Smith in the disaster thriller hit Dante's Peak. She hit the small screen in a big way in 2010, appearing on 2 episodes of Weeds and scoring a recurring role on NBC's Chuck as a CIA agent and Chuck's estranged mother. In recent years, she's nabbed a recurring antagonist spot on Sci-Fi's Defiance and a prominent guest role on the supernatural drama Lost Girl.
I'll be back.
The athletic woman we see going head-to-head with the new Terminator in the teaser is Grace, played by Mackenzie Davis. As of her appearance in Dark Fate, Davis's professional film acting career is just under a decade old. Her first starring film role came in 2013 with the romantic drama Breathe In. She appeared as Miles Teller's friend and eventual love interest in 2014's That Awkward Moment. Davis's tireless engineer Mindy Park played a key role in getting Matt Damon's astronaut Mark home in 2015's The Martian. Mindy Park wasn't her last nerdy role. From 2014 to 2017, she played programmer Cameron on AMC's Halt and Catch Fire. She achieved even more small-screen exposure when she starred alongside Gugu Mbatha-Raw in San Junipero, hailed by many as the finest episode of Black Mirror. If you're excited for Terminator Dark Fate, you may have already caught another long-awaited science fiction sequel dealing with complex questions about artificial intelligence. That brings us to one of Mackenzie Davis's most prominent roles to date, Mariette, a replicant freedom fighter in Blade Runner 2049. Terminator Dark Fate introduces us to Rev 9, an advanced Terminator model played by Gabriel Luna, who you should definitely recognize if you're a Marvel TV fan. Luna appeared in the 4th season of Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. as Robbie Reyes, aka the supernatural vigilante Ghost Rider. Over his season-long arc, Reyes, having been granted the power of the Spirit of Vengeance after getting murdered by a street gang, helps S.H.I.E.L.D. tackle a few supernatural threats before exiting the show with the season 4 finale. Before playing Ghost Rider, Luna starred in ABC's short-lived crime procedural Wicked City as Detective Paco Contreras. Fans of the El Rey network may also recognize him as Tony Bravo, the soccer star who doubles as a CIA operative in Matador. He appeared in 2011's dark comedy Bernie, the real-life story of a mortician who befriends and later murders an eccentric millionaire, and starred alongside Johnny Simmons and Clifton Collins Jr. in the 2016 thriller Transpecos, the story of Border Patrol agents embroiled in a conflict against a drug cartel. The woman who Grace and Sarah Connor are risking everything to protect is Dani Ramos. Dani is played by Natalia Reyes, a Colombian actress whose fame has yet to find a sure foothold with American audiences, but whose talents have already made her a star in her native country. Reyes is perhaps best known for her starring role in the Colombian telenovela Lady La Vendedora de Rosas, the fascinating and tragic true story of Lady Maria Tabares, a famous Colombian actress who was sentenced to 26 years in prison for ordering the murder of a taxicab driver. More recently, Reyes starred in the critically hailed crime epic Birds of Passage, which gained her much more international attention, including in the States. We hope Arnold Schwarzenegger looks familiar. If he doesn't, hey, we're not judging, but it's just kind of a mystery why you're interested in Terminator Dark Fate at all. Maybe you thought it was a really hardcore pest control service? We don't know. Schwarzenegger's first film was his starring role in 1970's Hercules in New York. His prominence as the action hero of the 80s began with 1984's Conan the Barbarian, in which he played the savage warrior of Robert E. Howard's fiction. That same year, he starred as the ruthless cyborg hunting Sarah Connor in James Cameron's The Terminator, truly cementing his status as a pop culture icon.
I'll be back.
Ironically, while the first Terminator film did so much for his career, he didn't play bad guys much after that. Throughout the 80s and 90s, he battled mercenaries in Commando, hunted a monster in The Predator, won a deadly game show in The Running Man, got his ass to Mars in Total Recall, and failed to keep the wool over Jamie Lee Curtis's eyes in True Lies. Through it all, he made the delivery of violent yet corny one-liners into an art all its own. As he grew in fame, he was successful in a couple of memorable comedies as well, namely 1988's Twins and 1990's Kindergarten Cop. More recently, Schwarzenegger has been a regular fixture in the Expendables franchise and turned a surprisingly subtle performance in 2015's low-key zombie drama Maggie. Oh yeah, and between 2003 and 2011, he was busy being the 38th governor of California. Check out one of our newest videos right here. Plus, even more Looper videos about your favorite stuff are coming soon. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell so you don't miss a single one.